Curious on how much GP you can make for killing black dragons while looking for your visage? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a loot from 1,000 black dragons and let you know how much GP I made. So I want to take a look at the wiki and see what kind of drops that you can expect from killing black dragons. As you can see, the average black dragon kill is worth 10.3k, on a Konar task 11.7k, and the average high out value is 1.9k. Now, you're 100% going to get dragon bones and black dragon hide, which that makes up most of your GP gains. That's a little over 8k. And the great thing is you're always going to get them, which means if you're an Iron Man, you're always going to get those dragon bones and you're always going to get that black dragon hide. So you have your prayer and crafting gains available. If your main account, honestly, it would just be faster to go ahead and buy these, go do another boss like Vorkath or Zulrah or do CG. There's so many other ways to make money and just buy your dragon bones and your dragon hide if you're looking for prayer and crafting XP. But if not, you're looking for a semi-AFK way to get those, at least for an Iron Man and, you know, maybe other accounts if that's something you want to do for like a money-making method. Definitely some consistent money to be made. Now, as far as the weapons and armor drops, kind of like the red dragons, not too much worth picking up here. You have your Mithril Kite Shield, Adamant Plate Body, Rune Longsword, and your Myth 2H that are worth picking up in high alking. The Rune Knives, you only get 2 of them. They just take an inventory spot. Don't recommend it. The Myth Axe and Battle Axe, not really worth high alking. I guess you could high alk the Myth Battle Axe, but you're only going to be making like 200, 300 GP, so that might not really be worth it as well. But overall, the drops aren't too amazing. You're mainly doing this for the consistent prayer and crafting XP if you're an Iron Man. However, you do have some runes and ammunition, which do help. So the adamant javelins are nice to pick up because they're stackable. You can sell to a store later, or if you're a main account, you can go ahead and sell those to the GE. And same thing with the adamant dart tips. The nice thing is they stack. You also get 50 fire runes, 10 law runes, 15 blood runes, and 75 air runes as well. Again, they're nice because they stack. If you already have a rune pouch in your inventory, they can just go right in there, and that just saves your inventory spots. They also do drop coins fairly regularly. 196 you can see is a 1 in 3.2, so they do drop a decent amount of coins over time. You also, under other, just like your red dragons, the dragon javelin heads are a 1 in 21 for 9.5k, so highly recommend picking those up. They're one of the better stackable drops that you're going to see. And then you have your adamant bars and your chocolate cakes at 1 in 42. Again, you have access to the rare and gem drop table, and it gives you basically access to everything that you can imagine on this table, but you're not really looking to get this very often, like a 1 in 2k for a Rune 2H sword. A Dragon Meta Helm was 1 in 8k, so I don't really expect to get too much off of this, except maybe some gems. The other thing you can expect is insold dragon heads. If you're on a Konar task, a Brimstone Key. You can also get hard and elite clue scrolls, and of course your draconic visage at 1 in 10k. Spoiler alert, we didn't get one, which is really unfortunate, but the insold dragon heads are nice for, again, those prayer XP gains, or they're also a nice drop to sell on the GE. I personally didn't do any clue juggling, so keep that in mind when you are taking a look at how many clues I got. I just really wish that they would make things stackable and just not a lot, maybe, you know, 2 or 3 based off your combat achievements and you're good to go. The moment of truth, the loot from 1,000 black dragons, 10 mil. I also do want to say that this took me around 13 to 14 hours in order to do. Again, it's nice because it's kind of semi-AFK. It takes a little bit of time to kill the dragons, and for an Iron Man, I really enjoy the bones and the dragon hides for the crafting and the prayer XP. So let's go ahead and take a deep dive into this. As you can see, obviously 1,000 dragon hide, which is 4.6 mil, which is almost half your money, and 3.6 mil for the dragon bones. So again, right there is the majority of your money. And then your dragon javelin heads, 416k worth of those. Adamant javelins, this is why I picked them up, even though they're not worth a ton of money. It's still 302k GP if you're on the GE, and you can also just sell them as an Iron Man. So overall, it's not 100% great money for picking up the adamant javelins, but they're stackable, so you might as well. 34 dragon heads, which is 263k. Again, some nice prayer XP. 224k from Rune longswords, and 100k cash stack, which is always nice. Adamant plate bodies, we got 8 of those, 77k, and we did get a lot of adamant bars. 240 blood runes, 390 law runes. We got a 1 rune 2H, which is like a 1 in 2k drop, and then a rune kite shield, which again is off that rare drop table. And then it gets into things that aren't really worth picking up. We did again pick up those adamant darts because they're stackable. only 19k GP there. Fire runes just went into my rune pouch, and overall the rest of the stuff isn't really worth picking up. Obviously the gems you're going to pick up because free crafting XP. We ended up with 4 elite clues and 5 hard clues, so right on drop rate for the elite clues. And again, the hard clues I didn't clue juggle, so that is why they're a little bit lower. They probably would have been a little bit higher if I would have clue juggled or just finished my clues as soon as I got them. But when I'm doing something, I don't want to stop and do a clue and come back to what I was doing. I just wish they were stackable. Sometimes I do clue juggle, but on this little adventure, I did not. So there you go, loot from 1,000 black dragons. Not really too worth it if you're a main account. Again, you can just go kill something like Vorkat, Zulrah, do your CG, go do raids, something like that, make money, go buy your dragon hides and your dragon bones. However, if you're an Iron Man and you're looking for a semi-AFK way to do this, I highly recommend just going in the mid-skill. It makes things really easy. I personally just use Crystal Armor and Bofa because I can, and it's free on an Iron Man. They also do have elemental weaknesses, so you can do that, but it's just a really nice chill way. You just hit them and basically chill where I'm at, a tile forward and maybe a tile to the right, depending on how the dragons are positioned. But overall, it's nice and chill. Highly recommend if you're an Iron Man, if you just want to be able to get some dragon bones and some passive crafting XP. But with that, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like for the algorithm. Channel memberships are live, so if you're interested in supporting me and seeing all of my videos early, you will see them as soon as I upload them. You will get notified, and you'll be able to see them way earlier than everybody else. Also, you'll be able to get some chat badges when I go live. So again, if you want to support the channel, make sure you click the join button below, or check out the end screen to get more information. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.